loading. So, welcome to day 7. Oh, there we go. Day 7, folks. Oh, I'm still falling down this stupid thing. So I have another tiny little... oh my god. Oh my friggin' word. Yeah, so it's past midnight, so technically it's still dark out. But it's a new day, it's a new day. We're just sort of waiting at this point. Do I have any tools? I don't. I don't have tools. How crazy of me. Oh, I'll just throw that around. No big deal. But I do have the ability, finally, to make myself an iron pick. And I'm going to make myself an iron sword as well. I'm going to make myself a wheelbarrow. No, bucket. And... myself a helmet anyways. I don't already have a helmet. No. Okay, good. So now I am fully protected. Very good. I never have to worry again. Alright. So what are the odds we're going to find anything to do up there? Uh-oh, uh-oh. You don't see me, guy. Do I have any audio? Yeah, I got some audio. It's just really low. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not at all what I wanted to do. There we go. Better. Better, better. What are we cooking again? Oh, we split up our Gabros. Alright. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make myself some pine wood. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna make a chest. I'm gonna store away some stuff that I don't need, including that. So I don't need these anymore. These I don't need. Don't need strange colors of gray whack. What is gray whack? Don't need gravel. Don't need barley seed. Don't need rotten flesh. I don't need dirt. Migmatite. Is that already like cooked migmatite? Oh, sun's coming up, folks. Sun's coming up. Whoops. Let's do this as well. Some gabbro. Put the difference away. I should have made myself a steel axe. Or iron axe. What am I talking about? Take these with me. And head on. So, you know, it's not much of a shelter, but if I ever need one in the future and I come across this, it will be here. I'm not sure about this crag business. I mean, it's quite impressive looking, sort of, but I don't really want to climb that. I want to find a village before any... oh, well, thank you anyways. I want to find a village before I start deciding where to base myself off. One of these days I should probably learn how to cultivate a horse. A horse. Or at least an ass. Just for, you know, carrying stuff around, riding them, things like that. Now, if you have an ass who has... I didn't come from this way, did I? Just seeing a lot of these are Garden of Eden type things. Excuse me. Origin Valley. Oh yeah, I forget. Whenever I switch back and forth between Deneb and single player, it forgets. And so it will just tell me the achievement gets all over again. I wonder if the same thing will happen to Deneb if I do things there, if I'll get achievement gets. Sorry, we could all use as much of this as possible. You know how it is. Oh, you know what? I don't have a topic for the day. I suppose I could continue on rockhounding. But what? What should I say about rockhounding? I didn't even think of that. I knew I wanted to start playing, and I didn't have energy for anything else. So I was like, okay, I'll do this. In fact, it's already happened in the past as far as your viewing pleasure, but I decided rather than try to get another Deneb episode up, just as I'm getting home, I'm going to have 3 of these hardcores that week, just because they're a little easier to produce, a little bit shorter for those who don't have attention span for an entire Deneb episode. If you look at the analytics, and actually Beef was talking about this just yesterday, about how shocked he is at how few people finish watching an episode. And I actually commented and I said, I always finish your episodes. I'm not a fanboy at all. I didn't say that second part, but I do always finish watching his episodes. Unless, of course, I have to leave to go somewhere or if there's an emergency. But that never happens, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm got a little bit of a wheezy breath going on here. More. Okay, this more business sounds familiar. Maybe I'm backtracking. It might happen if... yeah, see, this looks a little familiar. Let's go this way, because I feel like I didn't go this way. So, rockhounding topic section 3. I'd mentioned Dunton. I'd mentioned some of Maine's somewhat famous rockhounding. One thing I like to do in terms of rockhounding is to attend Gilsum. Gilsum is a small, very actually small town in southwestern New Hampshire. When I refer to Gilsum, I refer to the Rock Swap, which happens the last full weekend of June. So I went this year, and I spent a fair amount of money. I won't say a couple hundred, anyways. Hold on, I have responsibilities to burn. Okay. Excuse me. And so Gilsum is basically a place where rock hounds, people who rock hound, convene, basically. There are many such places, some of them much larger, but the one in Gilsum is fairly respectable, and it attracts people from all over the country, but largely from the New England and surrounding area, which is all very good. And it used to be when we went, we went every year when I was growing up, and we had this, for most of it, we had this old school bus we had converted into a camper, and it was blue, which is quite interesting, and I'm hungry again already. Now, can I mine this stuff? Apparently, but can I do anything with it? Hardened ice. Okay. I suppose that makes sense. And, we go, and back when we went, though, on a regular basis, half of there was a field out behind, I believe, the high school or middle school of the town of Gilsum, and one half of basically there was this corridor going down the center, and then you'd have all these stalls set up where people could park and set up tarps and tables and display their minerals and stuff like that. Fossils, shells, jewelry, things that are sort of tangentially related. This is an interesting biome right here. Cherry, yeah, I thought as much. We have them growing around here, and but the thing is, they're not this widespread. This is, well, look, here's one. No, actually, that one tree is from a different biome. Never mind. Oh, pink flowers, interesting. But I'm not really enthusiastic about them being so uniform, basically. That's not entirely natural. There are exceptions, like a birch stand can be a mono kind of thing, because literally every single birch tree is this. They're connected to each other, and they become a single organism. So a double ravine. Okay, I have to go around. Now then again, if I found a village near here, I almost fell in that stupid hole. That might be worth coming back and getting a few of those to plant later. In fact, actually, why don't I just get one now? Aside from the fact I don't think I have an axe. I have an axe that's about to go. And I don't have anywhere to store any of this stuff. I'll figure out something. Let me just get one of these small guys. I wonder if the color difference matters. Let's get this guy. So yeah, Gilsum lasted one whole hit. Gilsum. Half of it was swappers, people who would, like us, would go rockhounding, pretty much as a pastime for entertainment value. And they collect stuff, and then they would trade it with other folk from around the area. But as the years go on, the other side, the people who buy and sell, they've expanded. Now they're all that's left is the buyers and sellers, which tells you, like I'd complained in an earlier discussion on this topic, how commercialized minerals are becoming. It's no longer just a hobby. It's become an economy all of its own, and this is reflected at Gilsum in that it's so commercialized. Let me head off. Oh, that's ice. Let me go off this way. Ooh, there's another one. So yeah, but it's still fun to attend, and I bought this year. I bought something I had been wanting for a long time. I first saw them 3 years ago, and at the time I didn't have enough money, and I didn't make enough money to really afford to splurge on it. But these fossilized clams from Florida that had about 1 million years old, so they're fairly recent, but they're about 1 million years old, and they have since their insides, if you remember, I was talking about geodes. Their insides formed something of a geode, a chemical vacuum that allowed the changing chemistry around the fossil to promote crystallization. And so the inside of these are filled with sharp calcite crystals, which are in the grand universal scheme of things a quick growing crystal. Well, this is nice. I like this in here. So I got one of those, and that was that was 125, I think. I got that one, but it was also the best one I saw in the entire show, the entire event. That was the best one I saw, so I was pretty happy with that. The sad thing is, back when I couldn't afford them, the first one I ever saw is still the best one I ever saw, and at the time it was like $75, which again, 3 years ago, that shows how quickly the prices are going up on these things because of all the speculation and all the constriction of supply that I've been talking about. It's kind of good because the collection that I and my parents over the years of growing up collected, and the stuff we bought back when people didn't care as much and the prices were much lower, they're sitting there collecting value. So that's kind of good. And this should be the kind of place where a village would show up, don't you think? I mean, come on. A village should be here. Well, either way. Do I have a shovel? I do not. Let's see, 24. I'm trying to think how big I should make this house. 24 would fill up a 5x5 reasonably well. Let's see. Which is not that. I need to go... That's a 4x4. Okay. I can count, can't you? Sure can. So yeah, it's sort of tangential to rockhounding, but Gilsum is fun. I enjoy Gilsum quite a lot. It's nice to be able to go. I've gone the last few years consistently. Before that, there was probably a good 4 or 5 years since the last time I'd gone. So that I've taken it up again recently is kind of cool. Yeah, I've got company. Actually, that's not safe to leave there. Let me bar his access in all other directions. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Jeez, him. That got me. You got me, dude. You got me. And I am safe indoors. Let me do a little bit more workout here before we call it a night. So I guess that'll wrap up rockhounding for now until I have a better idea of what I want to talk about. Good night. No, not you. Him. Sorry. Let's see. I still have more pine? Yes, I do. I'm just not sure. I have a limited supply, so I'm trying to think of what I want to do with it. This is a nice setting. I'll give you that. I like the big mountain. I like the setting. There's no village. Dude. Okay. So let's see. I've still got... Oh, I've got these pine slabs that will not convert back into anything. Let me put those. You know, I had to go to their GitHub and list an error. They're quite good about that. They're quite good about that. And then here. I suppose now it's safe to open up a window. Hello. Alright, so the middle of the floor. What should I plant in them? What should be in the middle of the floor? Jacaranda wood planks. No thanks. I mean, this would make sense right here. It's a hoose, it's a hoose. Hello. Coming on midnight. Can't stay up much longer. Okay. Let me get up above it all. Oh, I don't have enough. Well, I can make some more. How much do I want, though? That at the maximum. Okay. That's just weird. Not... Okay, so that should make sense if I do this. Whoa! Dang it. Getting awfully complicated, isn't it? Brrr. I can do it too, you guys. Brrr. Maybe I should leave that just for like a sort of a wooden teepee sort of thing. Okay, let's put down the bed. Not that actually it won't make any difference. So there it is. Midnight is past. So I will call it a night. And I will take a moment to think about what the next topic should be. So thanks for watching and please come back.